I look like an absolute living doll. I am a perfect replica of sexy sculpted perfect doll. I look completely out of this world. I look completely edited in real life. I look flawlessly filtered and airbrushed. I look fierce and cute all at once. I have perfect facial symmetry. I have perfect body symmetry. My facial midline is perfectly centered. My eyes are perfectly aligned. My eyes are identical in size and shape. My eyebrows are identical in shape, thickness, and position. Every part of my body is proportional. I genuinely have the most perfect posture ever. My body is gorgeous down to every detail. I look incredible today, tomorrow, and forever. I have the most perfect face and body. My skeletal alignment is perfectly balanced. My spine is completely straight. My left and right sides are exact mirrors. My shoulder blades sit at identical heights. My clavicles are perfectly level. My collarbones line up down to the millimeter. My feet and my whole body have the most perfect symmetry. My left and right sides share flawless proportion. My cervical spine stretches upward. My neck looks airy and graceful. My neck circumference is exceptionally small. My neck muscles are flat and elongated. My neck has zero bulk or thickness. My neck skin is full, tight, and smooth. My neck looks remarkably tall and lean. My skin clarity is absolute and extreme. My skin is completely flawless. My pores are microscopic and tight. My pores stay completely clean. My skin barrier is incredibly strong. My sebaceous glands produce minimal oil. My face is entirely immune to acne. I have zero blackheads or whiteheads. I have zero blemishes or pimples. My skin texture is completely smooth. My skin feels like polished glass. My skin tone is perfectly even. My skin looks completely airbrushed. My body skin is just as clear as my face. My skin has a translucent and pure glow. My skin is totally spotless. I look like an absolute living doll. I look completely out of this world. I look completely edited in real life. I look flawlessly filtered and airbrushed. I look fierce and cute all at once. Throughout my entire body, I have the most perfect body ever. I have my dream body. I genuinely and objectively look flawless. I have a long neck. I have an elegant neck. I have a slender neck. My neck appears long from every angle. I have perfect proportions. I have perfect harmony. I have perfect balance. I have ideal features. I have ideal skin. I have ideal symmetry. I have ideal body composition. I have ideal proportions. Every detail of my appearance matches my ideal perfectly. I look like an absolute living doll. I look completely out of this world. I look completely edited in real life. I look flawlessly filtered and airbrushed. I look fierce and cute all at once. I have a tiny, compact face. I have an exceptionally small face. My face appears delicate and miniature in every photo and video. My face-to-head ratio is extremely feminine. My features are compact and perfectly placed. Every feature fits harmoniously within my face. I have perfect facial harmony. I have perfect facial proportions. My facial curves are perfectly balanced. My facial tips are perfectly balanced. Every feature is ideally positioned. My face is so harmonious. My beauty is cohesive and effortless. Every part of my face complements every other part perfectly. My face has a natural vertex shape. My chin is delicate and feminine. My chin is perfectly proportioned. My chin is symmetrical. My chin complements my facial structure perfectly. My chin creates a balanced profile. My chin enhances my facial harmony. My chin is perfectly projected. My lower face projection is flawless. My brow definition is gorgeous. I am in love with how I look. I am the prettiest doll ever. My face is naturally debuffed. My face remains lean and sculpted. My facial contours are always visible. My face always appears fresh, refined, and refined. My facial structure photographs beautifully. I look like an absolute living doll. I look completely out of this world. I look completely edited in real life. I look flawlessly filtered and airbrushed. I look fierce and cute all at once. I have large, bright eyes. I have beautiful doll-like eyes. My eyes appear naturally wide and open. My eyes are symmetrical. My eyes are expressive. My eyes are captivating. My eyes instantly draw attention. My eyes are clear and vibrant. My eyes appear bright in every lighting condition. I have huge irises. My eyes appear like a lit sunset. My eyes have a beautiful upward shape. My outer corners are lifted. My eyes look beautiful and feminine. My eyes appear elegant and soft. My eye shape perfectly suits my face. The distance between my eyes is perfect. The position of my eyes is perfect. The shape of my eyes is perfect. My eye area is genuinely gorgeous. I am in love with how I look. My upper eyelids are smooth and defined. My eyelid space is beautiful. My eyelashes are naturally long. My eyelashes are thick. My eyelashes are dark. My eyelashes are curled. My eyelashes frame my eyes beautifully. My lashes enhance my eye shape perfectly. My lashes appear full and separated. My eyebrows are symmetrical. My eyebrows are balanced. My eyebrows have my ideal shape. My eyebrows have my ideal thickness. My eyebrows frame my eyes perfectly. My brows enhance my facial harmony. I have a small nose. I have a delicate nose. My nose is perfectly proportioned. My nose fits my face perfectly. I have a short tiltrum. My tiltrum is beautifully proportioned. My upper lip sits perfectly beneath my nose. The center of my face appears balance. I maintain completely symmetrical muscle tone. My nasal bones and lateral cartilages are perfectly straight. My nasal septum is perfectly straight and centered. My septum allows balance, effortless airflow. My nasal bridge is smooth. My nasal bridge blends seamlessly into my forehead. The tip of my nose is beautifully defined. The tip of my nose is structurally supported. My nasal tip is highly rotated upwards. My nose is intensely sculpted, creating a flawless supratic braid. I have deeper vertical alar grooves. I have sharply defined alar creases. Fat and skin thickness is drastically reduced on my nose. My lateral crura holds a flawless truncate shape. My lateral crura curves inwards with the alar groove. My lateral crura provides firm structural support. I have a lifted, tight, ideally short columella. I have zero hanging columella. I have a strong attachment between my septum and cartilage. My nasal domes are completely tightened. My alar rims are beautifully upturned. My lips are full and perfectly symmetrical. My lips are clearly defined. My lips have a sharp, crisp vermilion border. My orbicularis oris muscle has perfect resting tone. My orbicularis oris allows my lips to seal naturally. I have zero mentalis muscle tension. My chin stays completely smooth when my mouth is closed. My resting motor unit tone is perfectly normalized. My expressive facial muscles are perfectly balanced. I have zero static tension lines or stiffness. I have zero uneven pulling when I talk, smile, or laugh. My submental region is completely tight and taut. My submental skin is tightly glued to my jaw. My tongue naturally rests against my palate. The root of my tongue is fully against my palate. My tongue placement allows effortless nasal breathing. The short, small, highly youthful fulcrum connects my lips. My tilting is beautifully concave and narrow. My upper lip sits close to my nose. My head, neck, and cervical spine are in perfect alignment. My craniocervical posture is naturally upright. I have zero forward head posture. My neck muscles have completely balanced tone. My sternocleidomastoid, trapezius, and suboccipital muscles are balanced. I have an elegant, long, lean neck. My platysma muscle is optimally toned. My platysma keeps my neck firm against gravity. All of my cervical vertebrae are flawlessly aligned. My upright posture is entirely immune to text neck. My upright posture is entirely immune to slouching. My neck skin is youthfully tight and elastic. My neck is completely free of wrinkles or tech lines. My sternocleidomastoid muscles are beautifully defined. My sternocleidomastoid muscles are perfectly symmetrical. My muscles create a sharp, chiseled 90-degree angle. I have complete myofascial release in my neck and trapezius. I have lifted, upturned eyes. I have the prettiest eyes ever. My eyes have an extreme positive canthal tilt. My eyes' outer corners are sharply upturned. My palpebral axis has a positive inclination of exactly 50 degrees. My lateral canthus is incredibly high set. My distal canthus creates a sharp cat eye shape. My lower eyelids are flawlessly supported. My eyelids are held by tight ligaments and strong muscles. My lateral canthal tendon is highly lifted and tightened. My tendon pulls my outer eye corners into a permanent upturn. My upper eyelid skin is firm. My eyelid skin is intensely lifted toward the lateral canthus. I have zero excess skin fat pads above my eyes. I have my exact desired height for my eyelid crease. I have my exact desired depth for my eyelid crease. I have my exact desired exposure for my eyelid crease. I have prominent, plump, and chubby igosalve. My igosalve remain fully visible during every expression. My under eye fat is securely locked in place. Tight lower eyelid skin keeps my eyes free of dark circles. I have shampoo ad model hair. My hair is silky, smooth, glowy, and luscious. My strands always look clean and moisturized. My hair smells absolutely amazing. My hair has highly increased thickness. My hair cortex has a wider diameter. My hair has an incredible growth rate. My hair permanently stays in the end and in phase. I have 100% length retention. My hair has absolute immunity to split ends. My body produces high levels of keratin. My body produces high levels of collagen. My collagen supports healthy hair follicles. My collagen supports strong connective tissue. My hair has my exact desired color and highlights. My hair has my exact desired pattern. I have perfectly adjusted levels of eumelanin and phenylalanine. My hair shafts are perfectly smooth. My cuticles are completely flat. My strands are entirely immune to frizz. My sebaceous glands have optimal activity. My glands create a perfect amount of natural oil. My scalp is healthy. My scalp is completely immune to dandruff. My scalp has incredible blood circulation. I have increased hair density. Thousands of active follicles pack every square millimeter of my scalp. Active follicles perfectly fill in my edges and hairline. My immune system actively promotes healthy hair growth. My immune system perfectly tolerates my hair follicles. My skin perfectly embodies the Korean glass skin standard. My skin is intensely glowy and radiant. My skin is clear and naturally blurred. My skin barrier and stratum corneum are healthy and strong. My skin easily holds in moisture. My skin stays plump, supple, and dewy. My skin surface is entirely textureless. My skin is completely even. My skin features empty pores. I have the ideal seating production for a perfect oil-water balance. My skin sheds dead cells effectively. My skin boasts increased collagen and elastin production. My skin heals all scars until they are completely invisible. My skin is completely even toned. I am free of uneven pigmentation, dark spots, or sun tanning. My skin is permanently protected by a highly effective natural SPF. I have dense, full, filled-in brows. My brows have my ideal shape, thickness, and length. My brows have perfect arch height and symmetry. All eyebrow hair grows strictly within my ideal profile. My lower brow line stays completely clean. I am entirely immune to unibrow with feathered lines. My brow hair is my exact ideal color. The distance between my brows is perfectly balanced. I have thick, wispy, and voluminous lashes. My lashes naturally look like long, full falsies. My eyelids are packed with a high density of lashes. My lashes are strong and dark black. My lashes contain incredibly rich pigment. My lashes have an extended life cycle. My lashes grow incredibly quickly. My lashes are completely immune to falling out. I look like an absolute living doll. I look completely out of this world. I look completely edited in real life. I look flawlessly filtered and airbrushed. I look piercing cute all at once. My irises are extremely light. My irises appear exceptionally light regardless of lighting. My DMDMA lower the amount of melanin. My overall proportions. My neck contributes to my elegant appearance. My posture naturally highlights my long neck. My face has a healthy, naturally balanced color palette where all my features blend together softly. My skin has a fresh, lively undertone that makes me look instantly well-rested and vibrant. My lips have a gentle, natural flush that brings a healthy warmth to my lower face. My eyebrows and eyelashes are cleanly defined, framing my eyes with a soft contrast that looks entirely natural. The tones of my eyes, hair, lips, and skin exist in perfect equilibrium, creating a unified and cohesive appearance. Every part of my face transitions seamlessly into the next, giving me a clean, fresh, and naturally healthy look from every angle. I have my exact dream body down to every single minor detail. My body looks entirely unreal and real-like and genuinely mesmerizing in every photo. I have a completely perfect fat distribution all over my body. My pelvis is stable with no anterior or posterior tilt strain. I look unreal. My teeth are naturally bright white and entirely free of stains or discoloration. My enamel is incredibly strong. Every single tooth of mine is uniformly white from the roots to the tips. My teeth maintain their sparkling, pristine whiteness. My face has a pretty, doll-like coloring. My lips feature a soft, delicate pink tint that looks naturally hydrated. My eyebrows and eyelashes have a rich, soft darkness that frames my eyes with a clean, gentle contrast. This subtle definition makes my eyes look bright, clear, and doll-like instantly. The tones of my hair, eyes, lips, and skin blend together in perfect harmony. I have the most perfect facial harmony ever. My features blend together so well. My face looks gorgeous at all times. I get prettier every single day. My facial harmony is the best. I have the prettiest face ever. My face looks incredibly healthy. My complexion is deeply hydrated, plump, and smooth. There is a vibrant, refreshed energy in my skin that makes me look perfectly rested and naturally energized at all times. Every detail of my face is flawless. My face is entirely hairless. My facial hair follicles are completely inactive and unresponsive to androgens. My skin completely blocks the development of terminal hair on my face. All hair follicles on my upper lip, chin, jawline, and cheeks are permanently in a keratin resting phase. The dermal papillae in my facial hair follicles are inactive. My skin on my face is flawlessly smooth, silky, and soft. My facial skin is entirely free of coarse hairs, shadows, and peach fuzz. My pores are microscopic and smooth across my entire face. My body skin is entirely hairless and perfectly smooth. My body hair follicles completely shrink and become entirely inactive. I am completely immune to body hair growth on my arms, legs, underarms, chest, back, stomach, and pubic area. The skin on my entire body is perfectly bare, hairless, and silky smooth. I have zero strawberry legs, zero ingrown hairs, and zero bumps. My pores are completely invisible and smooth. I possess absolute doll-like facial harmony. Every single feature is in its exact ideal placement. My eyes, nose, lips, and brows align with flawless precision. I have the most perfect, micro, petite face ever. My facial proportions create an absolute living doll aesthetic. My face looks completely unreal and out of this world. I look exactly like a flawless, perfect porcelain doll. My features work together with complete balance and symmetry. My facial thirds and fifths are perfectly proportioned. I look incredibly precious, cute, and striking all at once. I have a breathtaking, jaw-dropping facial harmony. I am growing significantly more beautiful every single day. I am beautifying exponentially every hour. I look incredibly stunning every single morning I wake up. My beauty is constantly evolving toward higher levels of absolute perfection. Every day my skin gets clearer, my features get sharper, and my harmony gets more perfect. I look significantly more gorgeous today than I did yesterday. My natural beauty enhances itself naturally and effortlessly every single second. I am a literal magnet for cosmic perfection and physical attractiveness. I look completely edited and airbrushed in real life. Everybody constantly points out how incredibly beautiful I am. I receive endless, genuine compliments on my doll-like face every single day. Everyone is completely amazed by my perfect facial harmony. People always stop and stare because I look so unrealistically good. I constantly hear that I look like an absolute living doll. Everyone notices my perfect features across any crowded room. My stunning appearance draws immediate, positive attention in every environment. People are always fascinated by my flawless skin and striking facial contrast. Everyone genuinely loves looking at my face. I am constantly validated and praised for my supernatural beauty. Everything always works out in my favor. Everything always works out in my favor from beginning to end. Everything always works out in my favor at every stage. Everything always works out in my favor regardless of timing. Everything always works out in my favor whether I notice it instantly or much later. Everything always works out in my favor even if it appears impossible. Everything always works out in my favor even when it makes no sense. Everything works out in my favor no matter what. Everything works out in my favor in every situation. Everything works out in my favor under every circumstance. Everything works out in my favor in every area of my life. Everything works out in my favor throughout the entire process. Everything works out in my favor by the final outcome. Everything works out in my favor regardless of the details. Everything works out in my favor regardless of the sequence of events. Everything works out in my favor regardless of timing. Everything works out in my favor regardless of the circumstances. Everything works out in my favor regardless of the conditions. Everything works out in my favor regardless of the environment. Everything works out in my favor regardless of where I am. Everything works out in my favor regardless of what I am doing. Everything works out in my favor regardless of what I am believing. Everything works out in my favor regardless of my thoughts. Everything works out in my favor regardless of my feelings. Everything works out in my favor without a doubt. Everything works out in my favor without exception. Everything works out in my favor regardless of who is involved. Everything works out in my favor regardless of what changes. Everything works out in my favor regardless of how events unfold. Everything works out in my favor regardless of how things begin. Everything works out in my favor regardless of how things appear. Everything works out in my favor whether I expect it or not. Everything works out in my favor whether I notice it or not. Everything works out in my favor whether I understand regardless of how many people are involved. Everything always works out in my favor regardless of what other people think. Everything always works out in my favor regardless of what other people believe. Everything always works out in my favor regardless of what other people decide. Everything always works out in my favor regardless of what other people do. Everything always works out in my favor regardless of what I think. Everything always works out in my favor regardless of what I believe. Everything always works out in my favor regardless of what I feel. Everything always works out in my favor regardless of what I say. Everything always works out in my favor regardless of what I do. Everything always works out in my favor regardless of my current mindset. Everything always works out in my favor regardless of my emotional state. Everything always works out in my favor regardless of my level of confidence. Everything always works out in my favor whether I prepare for it or not. Everything always works out in my favor whether I say everything works out in my favor or not. Everything always works out in my favor whether I understand the process or not. Everything always works out in my favor whether I try to control it or not. Everything always works out in my favor in every place. Everything always works out in my favor in every environment. Everything always works out in my favor in every country. Everything always works out in my favor in every city. Everything always works out in my favor in every room. Everything always works out in my favor in every conversation. Everything always works out in my favor in every interaction. Everything always works out in my favor in every relationship. Everything always works out in my favor in every opportunity. Everything always works out in my favor in every decision. Everything always works out in my favor in every outcome. Everything always works out in my favor in every possible scenario. Everything always works out in my favor under every imaginable circumstance. Everything always works out in my favor without exception. Everything always works out in my favor because everything always works out in my favor. Everybody, regardless of their status, is exceptionally kind to me. No matter what our relationship is close or distant, everyone treats me with absolute sweetness. Superiors, coworkers, and strangers are all incredibly considerate of my feelings. Nobody under any circumstances has ever been harsh or unkind toward me. I always receive special treatment from everyone I meet. People naturally soften their tone and approach me with pure gentleness. Everyone goes out of their way to make me comfortable and happy. My presence naturally commands deep respect and immediate warmth from others. I am permanently safe from harsh energy or negative attitudes. Everyone is deeply protective of my emotions and peace of mind. People naturally favor me and give me the best treatment everywhere I go. I am universally cherished, respected, and accommodated by every single person. Everything I do is always completely correct, both objectively and in the eyes of others. Every decision I make is recognized as the absolute right move by everyone around me. My actions are flawlessly accurate and completely undeniable to the world. People naturally agree with my choices and validate my perspective instantly. Everything I do is perceived as perfect, smart, and correct by superiors, coworkers, and strangers. My judgment is entirely bulletproof and respected by everyone who witnesses it. I am always seen as right and flawless in the eyes of society. Reality and people's perceptions always align to make my actions perfectly correct. I get every single job I apply for. I always have a massive steady income. I have absolute financial stability. I land incredibly high-paying roles. I make 6 figures in great American dollar. I am rich. I am so smart, so skillful, so talented, so lucky, so successful that every job I want is mine. I have premium job offers lined up before I even need them. I easily get completely out of reach to the roles. My roles are entirely fully remote. I work in the absolute comfort of my home. I get paid heavily. I work for massive global companies. I work for industry giants. I genuinely get job offers every day. I have too much money to spend. I am so successful. My skills as team good managers accommodate to my conditions fully. I am one and only in this country. I am the luckiest, the smartest ever. I hold a great position. I have an incredibly powerful, great title. I receive the most insane true benefits. My companies accommodate to every single thing I say, want, and need. They bend all their rules to satisfy my demands. I perform flawlessly in interviews. I am a complete natural conversationalist. I sound incredibly experienced even when I keep it simple. I always come across as exceptionally sharp and smart. I stay highly employed no matter what the job market looks like. I am entirely immune to layoffs and recessions. My positions are permanently fully remote with zero commute. I receive strong premium perks, massive bonuses, and constant better titles. I get paid way more than I even expect. I receive incredible equity and stock options. I am always in the healthiest work environment. I effortlessly build and keep highly in-demand skills. My degree is always seen as incredibly valuable and relevant. My skills matter deeply. I never lack skills or education. I am seen as completely irreplaceable. I naturally stand out above everyone else. I have a massive growing network. I know the right high-level people and stay connected with them. I am effortless. My current pay is immense. Getting hired is inconvenient. I get the offer the second my CV is being viewed. I will never ever stress for a job. I will never ever be desperate for a job. Jobs are completely desperate for me. Jobs want me. Jobs find me. Jobs pay me massively. I am better than anybody else. I am damn attractive to anything. I am insanely attractive even to jobs. Everything I do is tolerated. Everything I do is accepted. I am treated with absolute kindness everywhere I go. Everything I say is correct. Everything I say is absolute law. Everything I do is true. Everything I do is perfect. My education and skills are one and only. My qualifications are entirely unmatched. My background is completely elite. I get offered senior levels on a daily basis. High level roles want me. Companies beg me to take senior positions. I am always at the absolute top of the corporate hierarchy. No one can compete with my value. No one can replicate my skills. I am entirely irreplaceable. The market bows to my terms. Everything works out in my favor regardless of how I feel or think. I am irreplaceable and every hiring manager wants me. Everyone is fully aware that I am amazing and that they should be working with them. I am given opportunities to skip all those interviews entirely. Nobody ever wastes my time, and nobody plays games with me. I am completely stress-free. No corporate job is better than my resume, and I am a perfect fit for every position I target. No amount of experience can ever make a stranger better than me. I excel at being the absolute best. My resume stands out effortlessly. People see my resume and just think, wow, I can work for only a few hours a day and am fully remote. I can get jobs from abroad anytime I want. I can get any job I want. My resume is always being viewed. I am always being contacted, and I always get the job offers. No job and no company is too good for me. I am genuinely the only person in my country who can offer what I offer. Every company on earth has an open position that fits my skills perfectly. Hiring managers love my personality, my skills, and my intelligence. Hiring managers never want to miss out on someone as intelligent as me. I always get offered a great salary. I am the prize. The entire hiring process bends to my convenience, clearing out all obstacles, long interviews, and unnecessary steps effortlessly. Every application I submit results in an immediate, high-paying offer because my value is entirely undeniable to everyone who sees it. They never question my skills. Hiring managers never question my skills. I am offered the job the second they view my resume. I am offered the job the second we are done with the first interview. It never takes too long for me to get a job. I am paid a lot. I can pay my rent and I can have fun easily with my salary. My salary is enough to retire my mom. That's how much I get paid. I genuinely get paid very generously. There's something about me nobody wants to lose, but I always get the best here. My worth is unmatched. I am amazing. Everything about me is amazing. My skills, education, background, resume, location, age, experience, everything about me is perfect as it is. Everything works out in my favor under every circumstance. Everything works out in my favor with no exception. I am completely immune to feeling miserable, desperate, or depressed under any condition. I am. My mind and my body are free from pessimism. An unshakable sense of joy and belonging is rooted deeply inside me. No matter what happens, my inner peace remains completely untouched. I never feel out of place. I never feel like the world is ending. I am always secure in my feelings. Misery has no power over me. Sadness cannot find a hold on my mind. I am always stable, secure, and deeply at peace. My worth is absolute, unchanging, and entirely independent of external things. I never feel worthless ever. No external circumstance, opinion, or outcome can ever diminish who I am. I am deeply secure in my own skin without needing validation from the outside world. I am always enough, always valuable, and always complete just as I am. My confidence does not depend on achievements or praise. I matter simply because I exist. I am entirely validated by my own presence and nothing else. Absolutely nothing requires hard effort, training, struggle anymore. Everything I need to live, do, find, or complete happens with total ease. The exact people I need in my life find me out of nowhere. Ideal connections and perfect opportunities arrive precisely when they're meant to. My life flows flawlessly, and everything aligns for me without me even trying. Paths open up before me effortlessly. Answers arrive before I even ask the questions. Resources appear exactly when I need them. Life is a continuous stream of smooth transitions and easy victories. Every thought in my head is clean, bright, and supportive. I notice the beauty and the luck in every situation instantly. My mind automatically rejects any heavy or doubtful energy. I move through my days with a light heart and an unbothered spirit. The right doors open for me automatically. The right friends and allies track me down without effort. I am completely taken care of by the universe at all times. Things just work out for me perfectly every single time, without fail. I am completely detached from any need to alter myself in any way. Like I am so gorgeous, so unreal as I am. I need no subliminals, no face massage to feel pretty. I never ever need to get a work done to feel this confident. No amount of trend, no amount of pressure can make me insecure. My natural skin color is the prettiest. My natural hair color is the best. My natural eye color is the best. My natural healthy strong body is the best. I mean it when I say I am genuinely gorgeous as I am. I am everything I ever want to be. I am full confident gorgeous. My natural coloring and features are the prettiest a person can ever get. I have zero interest in hair dye, contact lenses, makeup or anything that sort because my raw beauty is elite, supermodel tier. My natural hair color, my natural skin color and my natural eye color hold a striking, intense depth as they are. I am immune to being insecure, especially about my looks. My subconscious recognizes my authentic beauty as a literal blueprint of beauty. I know I am peak perfection. My bare face and natural body are finished masterpiece exactly as they are. I require absolutely nothing external to feel beautiful. I have zero need for contact lenses, hair dye, makeup, Botox, fillers, filters, or subliminals. I have zero need for coloring subliminals, beauty enhancers, or any type of alteration to look or feel pretty. I anchor my face in my subconscious mind as the prettiest. I naturally and unconsciously call myself every single good thing in the book. I am genuinely gorgeous, deserving, worthy, lovely, blessed, breathtaking, exquisite, and perfect. People look at me and call me a little angel and a masterpiece to my face. I look like future even when I have a bad hair day. I look unreal with a bare face and baggy clothes. I need to put zero work into my appearance to look completely unreal. I have zero doubts about my gorgeousness. I have zero doubts about my beauty. I feel like the prettiest person alive. My natural features complement each other so flawlessly. I possess a striking, effortless gorgeousness the exact second I wake up. I have the absolute healthiest body ever. I look like I have been working out since I was a teen. I have a body so naturally gorgeous that I never need, and have never needed, any form of diet at all. I exercise and move my body purely for my health and mental clarity. My self-love, self-respect, self-concept, and self-acceptance exponentially increase every single day. I have exceptionally firm, healthy skin across my entire face and body. I have an even skin tone throughout my entire body. I have zero discoloration and zero hyperpigmentation in my pubic region and my underarms. My metabolism is incredibly fast and highly efficient, keeping my body in peak condition effortlessly. My skin is so healthy and tight. My skin on my face and on my body is so healthy, so clear, so tight, so youthful. Every inch of my body is smooth, flawless, and perfectly uniform in tone. My face gets to look younger and prettier every single day. I get to love myself more and more every day. I have a skinny waist with zero fat accumulation. I have skinny arms, skinny legs, and a skinny neck. I have completely tight skin across my entire body. I have tight skin on my mid-face and my lower face. I have perfectly lifted skin. I have full under eyes with zero hollowness. I have zero lines, zero tiredness, and zero signs of age on my face. My midsection stays perfectly flat and completely toned at all times. My facial structure is naturally snatched, lifted, and sharply defined. My under eyes are completely bright, plump, and permanently refreshed. I look young, gorgeous, well-maintained, rich. I look intensely sexy, confident, and high-end even in completely unstylish, oversized, or regular clothes. Baggy clothes highlight my physical appeal just like any other clothing. I am completely free from the pressure to overdress or perform for others. I can wear the most casual lounge clothes or a plain t-shirt and still look entirely breathtaking and elite. I am that gorgeous and confident that one and only. I love myself deeply. Everything about me is so beautiful, so worthy of loving. I only get prettier. I only get looking better. I am my own desire. I am my own standard. Nobody is better than me in no way. I am too good in every term, every standard. I have zero body dysmorphia. I am completely and permanently unaffected by diet culture, trends, or societal pressures. I love my body. I believe I look beautiful as I am. My body fits my beauty standards. Eating clean and working out is an effortless, natural part of my identity. I possess the absolute healthiest, most resilient mindset to ever exist. I am confident. I am genuinely deeply confident. I love myself so deeply. I know with absolute certainty that my worth is permanent and never tied to a single external thing. I am genuinely, undeniably beautiful with every single part and characteristic of who I am. I feel a deep, powerful sense of pride in myself and how I show up every single day. I cherish and respect myself. I am completely immune to comparing myself to anyone else because I am my own perfect standard. I see my face and body as the best. I fit my own beauty standards 100%. My mind naturally filters out any distorted thoughts about my appearance. I know that I am irreplaceable, worthy, and beautiful exactly as I am. I am a one-of-a-kind person. I am highly competent, highly charismatic, highly smart, highly educated, highly rich. I am better than everybody at everything I ever do. I am seen as a genius. Everyone thinks, she'd never do that, about me. I maintain an image and reputation like no other. I am highly intelligent and I get smarter every single second. I am naturally smart at everything I do. I am highly competent in everything and that is perfectly well done. I am structural perfection, always better than anybody else. I possess a raw motivation and sharp intelligence that stands far above anyone else, no matter how much education, privilege, or care they have gotten. I am highly motivated and driven. I wake up every day entirely for myself. Everything I do directly benefits me and is for my own good. I am highly selfish, protecting my energy at all costs. I never let anyone's moral thoughts or opinions demoralize me ever. I get smarter, wiser, and more self-aware every single day. I have the healthiest mind and body, and I get healthier each day. I feel deeply blessed and highly favored. I get rewarded by life for even breathing. I am the luckiest person alive. I am undisputed as the smartest, most confident, prettiest, and richest. I am deeply well known and respected in the fields I want to have a name in. I am someone so interesting, cool, educated, and gorgeous that I can never be irrelevant. I am naturally cool and always seen as a cool person. I am manipulated, moving pieces to fit my vision. Everything I say sounds like a beautiful melody to people's ears. Whatever I say, think, and do always makes perfect sense. I am always the right one in every scenario. I have massive amounts of deep information about many topics. I am hyper-focused on my goals. I achieve things I want to achieve in a single day. I love working on things. I usually work on stuff that completely improves my life, wealth, and well-being. Everybody loves me. It is impossible for anyone to dislike me. I maintain an image in people's heads that is entirely too flawless. I have everybody dream of me and desire my presence. Whoever wishes my down gets it 10 times back instantly. Whoever tries to put me down while I am not even aware gets it 100 times back. Nobody can shit-talk me or take what is mine. Jealous people get what they wish on me 10 times stronger. I get along with anybody easily and I know exactly how to speak talk. I am genuinely decisive. I never overthink anything. I am highly observant. I am calculated when needed. I am pragmatic, ambitious, opportunistic, thick-skinned, resourceful, discerning, and magnetic. I eliminate all competition the second I am involved. I am the absolute best at everything I do. I have my name incredibly well known at everything I do. I have perfect breath support. My breathing is deep, steady, and effortless. I always have enough air for every word and every note. My breath flows smoothly through my body. My airflow is balanced and controlled. Every sound I make is supportive and healthy. My throat is completely relaxed. My neck is relaxed. My jaw is relaxed. My tongue rests naturally and freely. All unnecessary tension leaves my body. My voice feels comfortable and effortless. Singing and speaking feel natural to me. My resonance is perfectly balanced. My voice resonates freely through my entire vocal tract. without strain. My sound remains beautiful at every dynamic level. My voice is healthy. My voice is balanced. My voice is coordinated. My voice is resonant. My voice is expressive. My voice is flexible. My voice is powerful. My voice is beautiful. My voice is clear. My voice is captivating. My voice sounds exactly the way I want it to sound. I have a beautiful speaking voice. I have a beautiful singing voice. My voice grows more resonant every day. My voice grows more effortless every day. My voice grows more attractive every day. My voice grows more expressive every day. My voice grows more balanced every day. I naturally speak and sing with elegance, clarity, resonance, and ease. My voice blends the most beautiful qualities of every voice I admire while remaining completely unique to me. My voice is effortlessly beautiful, smooth, expressive, versatile, and captivating. I naturally have incredible vocal control. I naturally have exceptional vocal ability. My voice moves through runs, riffs, and melodies effortlessly. My voice is rich, clear, resonant, and emotionally powerful. I can sound soft, airy, warm, bright, powerful, soulful, elegant, or playful whenever I want. My high notes are effortless and beautiful. My low notes are rich and satisfying. My mixed voice is seamless. My transitions are flawless. My voice carries emotion perfectly. Every note sounds intentional. Every note sounds beautiful. My voice has a naturally addictive quality. People instantly recognize my voice. People instantly remember my voice. My voice is distinctive in the best way. My voice stands out effortlessly. My voice is polished, refined, and professional. My voice sounds expensive. My voice sounds elegant. My voice sounds magnetic. My voice sounds captivating. My voice sounds mesmerizing. My voice sounds dreamy. My voice sounds stunning. My voice sounds unforgettable. My voice sounds better than I imagined possible. Singing feels natural to me. Singing feels effortless to me. I express myself beautifully through my voice. I sound incredible every time I sing. I sound beautiful every time I speak. My voice becomes more beautiful, expressive, versatile, and captivating every day. My voice is so beautiful, smooth, expressive, versatile, and captivating. I naturally have incredible vocal control. I naturally have exceptional vocal agility. My voice moves through runs, riffs, and melodies effortlessly. My voice is rich, clear, resonant, and emotionally powerful. My voice adapts perfectly to every genre. I sound amazing singing pop, R&B, soul, jazz, ballads, indie, acoustic, and contemporary music. My voice has incredible range. My high notes are effortless and beautiful. My low notes are rich and satisfying. My mixed voice is seamless. My transitions are flawless. My voice carries emotion perfectly. Every note sounds intentional. Every note sounds beautiful. My voice has a naturally addictive quality. People instantly recognize my voice. People instantly remember my voice. My voice is distinctive in the best way. My voice stands out effortlessly. My voice is polished, refined, and professional. My voice sounds expensive. My voice sounds elegant. My voice sounds magnetic. My voice sounds captivating. My voice sounds mesmerizing. My voice sounds dreamy. My voice sounds stunning. My voice sounds unforgettable. My voice sounds better than I imagined possible. Singing feels natural to me. Singing feels effortless to me. I express myself beautifully through my voice. I sound incredible every time I sing. I sound beautiful every time I speak. My voice becomes more beautiful, expressive, versatile, and captivating every day. I have effortless vocal technique and absolute vocal freedom. My throat is completely relaxed and open when I speak and sing. I have massive vocal range and perfect pitch accuracy. My breath control is flawless and my phrases last forever. My vocal folds close perfectly and vibrate with ideal symmetry. I have complete control over my breath support and my diaphragm works perfectly. My voice transitions seamlessly between chest voice, mixed, and head voice without cracking. My tone is rich and beautiful in every single register. I have a healthy and sustainable vocal production that never gets tired. I have an incredible sense of awareness and musicality. My voice naturally utilizes beautiful dynamics and textures. I have a stunning vibrato and perfect control over my embellishments. My voice sits perfectly in the extreme of okay and sounds incredibly natural. I have a unique and captivating vocal artistry that tells a story. My voice has the perfect balance of brightness and warmth. My vocal tract resonances amplify my voice with clear clarity. My vocal health is impeccable and my voice feels amazing every day. My speech is incredibly articulate and perfectly paced. I have a magnetic voice that sounds absolutely beautiful to everyone who hears it. I have complete awareness of my vocal cords and my vocal tract because I understand exactly how my voice production works. My thyroid and cricoid cartilages align perfectly to give me total control over my pitch and my registers. My vocal folds close with ideal symmetry and optimal glottal closure so my tone is never breathy or strained. I have the perfect balance of subglottic air pressure and vocal cord resistance which allows my voice to ring out with clear resonance and power. My breath support is completely mastered because my diaphragm and intercostal muscles engage flawlessly to sustain every single phrase. My larynx stays perfectly stable, low, and neutral whether I am hitting high notes or speaking casually. I have a wide vocal range and my voice transitions seamlessly through my chest voice, my mixed, and my head voice without any cracks or breaks. My passaggi are completely connected and smooth because my voice utilizes perfect resonance shifting. I have a gorgeous vocal timbre that is uniquely mine and sounds incredibly professional. My voice has the perfect mix of brightness and warmth because my pharynx, mouth, and nasal cavities amplify my sound naturally. My articulators like my tongue, lips, and jaw are completely relaxed and free of tension so every word I speak and sing is crystal clear. I have absolute control over my dynamics and I can switch between soft and loud textures with total ease. My vibrato is perfectly even, natural, and controlled because my vocal muscles are healthy and flexible. I have incredible agility and accuracy so I hit every pitch directly on the center of the note. My voice always sounds incredibly healthy, rested, and vibrant because my vocal hygiene is flawless. I speak with an authoritative, rich, and resonant tone that naturally draws people and commands attention. My singing voice is deeply moving, beautiful, and expressive because I have mastered both the science and the artistry of vocal production. I have perfect control over my pylorogenic and psychothyroid languages. My skills are needed. My skills are wanted. People seek out my language abilities. I can make money using my language skills. I earn money through languages. I am paid for communication. I am paid for translation. I am paid for teaching. I am paid for speaking. I am paid for writing. I am paid for global and multilingual work. My language skills create income. My language skills create opportunities. My language skills create stability. My language skills create freedom. Languages open doors for me. Languages support my success. Languages are a natural strength for me. My brain, speech, and languages work together effortlessly. I trust my ability to communicate clearly and fluently. I am calm when I speak. I am confident when I speak. I speak well. I speak clearly. I speak multiple languages with ease. I'm the best at everything I do. Everything I touch turns into gold. I shine wherever I go, in someone's heart, at work, at school, in any space I enter. I'm God's favorite, chosen, protected, and blessed beyond measure. I always stand out. I'm admired, respected, and loved effortlessly. I move with ease and confidence. I always know what to do, and everything flows perfectly for me. Success follows me, opportunities face me, and people can feel my power just by being near me. My voice is beautiful, soft, sweet, and magnetic. Every word I say sounds perfect. I speak with confidence, warmth, and grace. People love the sound of my voice. It's comforting and unforgettable. I sound divine, and every tone I release carries beauty and calm. My words flow naturally, smooth and effortless. I sound like peace, like charm, like something people crave to hear again. I'm completely irreplaceable. There's no one like me, no one even close. My energy is rare, my presence unmatched. I bring something no one else can. I'm the one people think about, the one they remember, the one they can't let go of. I'm unforgettable, unique, and one of one. I'm a main character in every room, the standard everywhere I go. I'm valuable, magnetic, essential, the piece that completes everything. I always smell so fresh, like I just stepped out of the shower. My skin is clean, soft, and addictive. People notice how fresh and good I smell all the time. My hair is thick, full, and naturally beautiful. My nails are strong, healthy, and perfect without effort. My lips are always soft, hydrated, and kissable. My breath is always fresh and sweet. I take care of myself effortlessly. I glow from the inside out, fresh, clean, and radiant every day. I'm so lucky. Everything always goes right for me. I attract blessings constantly. I'm in the right place at the right time, every single time. Everything unfolds in my favor. Life loves me, the universe favors me, God protects me. I'm surrounded by good energy, good people, and endless opportunities. Everything works out perfectly for me. I'm truly the luckiest person alive, chosen, loved, and endlessly blessed. My cornea and lens are dynamically adjusting to achieve a perfectly symmetrical curvature. The corneal epithelium and stroma are redistributing tension evenly, guided by the precise biomechanical feedback from my ciliary muscles and zonal fibers. My tear film maintains optimal hydration, ensuring smooth light refraction for a perfectly focused image on my retina. My retina is receiving crisp, undistorted light signals. My cone and rod photoreceptors are aligning optimally with the focal plane, transmitting hyper-accurate signals via retinal ganglion cells to my visual cortex. My life is already perfect, but it keeps getting better and better. I don't need to wait for something miraculous happen for my life to get better. With each passing second, I attract something unbelievably good into my life. Good things happen to me everywhere in every way. My life is perfection. Everything about me and my life is so perfect. I have everything I need, and more. I am blessed by the good luck. Everything I touch turns into gold. Everything I do brings me unparalleled success and money. I am blessed. My life is perfect. I can't even put into words how incredible life is right now. I have reached the point where I am fully financially independent, and it feels like a dream come true. I am living the life I have always imagined, one where money is no longer a problem. And I get to enjoy every single moment to fullest. I have built my wealth and now I can do whatever I want. It's surreal, honestly. I can travel to any destination I desire, indulge in the best experiences, and treat myself and my loved ones anything we ever want. The freedom is amazing. What's even better is the power I can give back. I can spoil my family, surprise them with gifts, and take them on vacations they have always dreamt of. It feels so rewarding to be able to this to them. I have always dreamt of owning my own beautiful house, and now that's a reality too. I always worked hard, invested smartly, and now I have a place that's all mine. A home I can truly call my own, filled with everything I ever wanted, where I can invite my friends night over. And the best thing about this life is the freedom it brings. I have time to focus on myself. I can't help but feel incredibly proud of how far I've come. Every decision I took has led me to this abundant life. I am living a rich, fulfilling life, and I am incredibly happy. It is going to happen in the best possible way at the best possible time, and the specifics are gonna be so good that my logical mind could never come up with it, because the universe had it under control the entire time. I am a magnet for fun people, experiences, and opportunities. I radiate magnetic energy. I am attracted to everyone and everything around me. Being skinny is so easy for me, and weight loss is the absolute easiest thing in the world. I am naturally skinny AF. I possess the most gorgeous, flawless body ever. My adipose tissue naturally dissolves and my body eliminates all subcutaneous fat with lightning speed. My basal metabolic rate runs incredibly fast, so my body burns through fat cells effortlessly 24/7. I naturally eat small, delicate portions and feel completely full and satisfied. My appetite is naturally small, and I usually eat less food every single day. I maintain my perfect muscle structure, skeletal muscle mass, and muscle protein synthesis while all excess fat completely disappears from my frame. My body fat percentage is exceptionally low, and my muscle mass is perfectly dense, tight, and toned. I have my exact dream body down to every single minor detail. My body looks entirely unreal in real life and genuinely mesmerizing in every photo. I look exceptionally fit, lean, and tall. My rectus abdominis and obliques are completely flat, tight, and toned, and my waist circumference is incredibly thin. My arms and legs are long, slender, and beautifully sculpted, showing beautiful definition in my quadriceps and calves. My posture is naturally immaculate and effortlessly aligned at all times. My pelvis stays perfectly stable with no anterior or posterior tilt strain, keeping my spine in perfect neutral alignment. My neck, cervical spine, and shoulders are completely relaxed and free of tension as I move with delight. Fluid grace. I feel incredibly attractive and confident in everything I straight with a perfect eye gap. My calves and ankles are delicately narrow. My movement makes my body look tall and exceptionally fit. My posture is naturally immaculate and effortlessly aligned, keeping my pelvis stable with no anterior or posterior tilt strain. This perfect pelvic and spinal alignment makes my tiny waist and long legs look even more elegant and striking from both the front and the side. I look completely unreal in new life and genuinely mesmerize me in every photo. My body maintains these exact, beautiful proportions effortlessly every single day. I am attracting new people into my life every day. I have new connections forming all the time. My life is full of new faces and new energy. I am surrounded by beautiful people. I am surrounded by kind people. I am surrounded by genuine people. I have a strong and growing social circle. My social circle keeps expanding. My circle is full of loyal people. I have ride or die friends. My friends are solid and dependable. I have people who always show up for me. I also have fun and easy friendships. My life has both deep and light connections. I am always meeting people who match my energy. I have people who understand me. My connections feel natural and mutual. I am never alone. My life is socially full. I am included. I am wanted. I am chosen. My presence attracts people instantly. I am easy to talk to. People feel good around me. I have a powerful and beneficial network. My network is full of smart and well-versed people. I have connections that help me grow. My connections bring opportunities into my life. I am connected to the right people. I meet the right people at the right time. My life flows with new interactions. I am always in the right place socially. I attract new love interests naturally. I am desired. I am appreciated. I am valued. My love life is active and fulfilling. I have options in love. I choose what aligns with me. My energy is magnetic. People remember me. People think about me. People want to be around me. My world is full of connections. My life is full of people. My life keeps expanding socially, and I always attract better and better people. I am attracting new and aligned people into my life all the time. I have a constantly expanding social circle that feels natural and right for me. My life is filled with new connections that bring positivity, growth, and excitement. I am surrounded by beautiful people inside and out. My energy draws in kind, genuine, and high-quality individuals effortlessly. I have ride or die friends who are loyal, supportive, and always there for me. I also have light, fun, and easy friendships that bring joy and balance into my life. My circle is diverse, interesting, and always evolving in the best way. I am always meeting new people who understand me and appreciate me. My presence attracts people who respect me and value my energy. I have deep and meaningful connections that feel safe and real. My relationships are healthy, mutual, and fulfilling. I am filled with love and I naturally give and receive love in all my connections. My life is socially abundant and full of opportunities to connect. I have a powerful network of well-versed, intelligent, and beneficial people. My connections open doors for me and support my growth. I am always introduced to the right people at the right time. talk about money. Money comes to me all day, every day. Money loves being mine. I have zero issues with money. Money is the easiest thing to have in this world. Money is mine. All the money on earth belongs to me.